How's it going, guys? Coach Adrian here at the Casa. Um, we're going to talk about taking care of your feet today. Um, our feet, we're on them all day, every day, at least most of the day, at least we should be. Yet, they're probably one of the most neglected parts of our body. Alright, so today I'm going to give you guys a couple tips and show you a couple mobility um, tricks that you could do by yourself at home with one of these lacrosse balls that cost like $1. Go to Dick's Sporting Goods online, anywhere, and you'll be able to get them. Very cheap, very effective tool. Um, First, a couple tips you can do every day for yourself is just to be barefoot as much as possible. So I know that's kind of difficult, especially for outside in the winter time. We're not going to be barefoot most likely, but if you're chilling, hanging around at home, there's really no reason for you to wear any footwear. Honestly, like hardwood floor, carpet, doesn't matter. You should be barefoot. So let your feet feel the floor beneath you. Um, Really, no reason to wear shoes inside. And once the weather gets a little bit warmer, go outside, find some nice grass, just take a walk through it. Um, Grass is very, very nice to walk through. If you live by the beach, go barefoot on the sand. Just take a walk around, um, feel those feet. All right. Next, um, so shoes. This is a very broad topic, but in general, um, we should be getting away from these really built up, highly cushioned shoes. They don't do anything for our feet. Um, Orthotics, these shoes with the huge heels, really don't do a lot. Sure, they may provide a little bit of support, but in the end, your feet are getting stiffer, they're getting weaker, and your proprioceptors on the bottom of your feet, they're basically sensors for your body. We're not using those if we have those kinds of shoes on. So um, start getting away from those. Runners, I'm an endurance athlete too. Um, those shoes with the built-up heels. Start using what's called a 10% rule. Whatever your running volume is for the particular week, run 10% of that volume with zero drop shoes. Start running on your forefoot. Um, I'll have more videos to show that correct running technique, but there's already tons of them out there. All you got to do is search. Um, that is the 10% rule. Runners, you guys should definitely be utilizing that. And you keep increasing that running volume by 10% while in those zero drop shoes. And over time, your feet will adapt, along with foot strengthening exercises as well. I'm going to post another video for you guys later showing you a couple foot strengthening exercises you guys could do to help transition your feet over. Alright, so that being said, I'm going to show you guys a couple techniques with our lacrosse balls and stuff you could do on your own. Alright, so first thing you could do is just with your bare hands, you're going to take one of your feet, you're going to interlace your fingers into your toes. Alright, this may be a little bit difficult at first, but the idea is eventually we want to get the webbing of our hands in contact with the webbing of our toes. Alright, so we're going to go get our hands in there and the webbing of our feet. And once you have them in there, you can just give your fingers a little bit of a yank just to solidify them in there. Alright, now they're interlaced, and from here you can do a lot just by hanging out and letting your fingers kind of open up the space and the webbing in between your feet. Once that starts to feel a little bit easier, you can add a twist in. So I'm twisting this way while holding the foot. Twist out, twisting that way. And just keep going back and forth. Do this for a minute or two. And once you bring your hands out, you'll be amazed at the difference of your toes. You'll be able to spread your toes out a little bit further, If you stand up, you're going to be able to grip the ground beneath your feet more with your toes. It's just a nice little method that you could use that's quick and easy. Do it while you're watching TV, whenever you have some free time. All right, so that is called the toe splicing. Next, I'm going to use our lovely lacrosse ball. Okay, like I said, you could get one of these for $1 or $2. Very effective tool. We're going to get the bottom of our foot. So we're going to go after our plantar fascia, which goes from here, here, here. And it makes like a nice triangular shape on the bottom of our foot. It's a very strong connective tissue structure. Like I said, supports us every single day, and it could get very stiff, and we gotta make sure we take care of it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your lacrosse ball, you're gonna start just below the forefoot, and then you're gonna roll it back and forth very, very slowly like this, all the way down towards your heel, and you're gonna do it while standing up. Alright, so I'm gonna stand up here. Put some pressure down onto that ball and start rolling it back and forth. Again, very easy method. A lot of people, they tend to go pretty fast with this, like back and forth like this and just doing kind of this thing. Honestly, it's not really doing much for you. Alright, so you got to get some pressure in there. It's probably not going to feel too comfortable at first, but if you keep doing it, I guarantee you it will get a lot better. Alright, so that's the bottom of the foot. If you guys have any foot pain, calf issues, Achilles tendonitis, whatever it may be, definitely have to look at the tissues above that area of pain as well, because generally it's not going to be the area of pain that's the issue. It's going to be the areas around the area of pain that are the issue. Alright, so now we're going to take this lacrosse ball, we're going to go after the anterior compartment, which is the front compartment just to the side of the shin of our lower leg. Alright, so I'm going to bring this back down so you can see. So I'm going to take the lacrosse ball here, set it down on the ground. Going to place the meaty portion, so these muscles to the outside of your shin. Going to press down, and we're going to do what's called tacking. So it's like you're taking a thumbtack and you're pushing it through your muscle. Alright, that's what the lacrosse ball is doing. You're like anchoring that muscle down. You're tacking it down, you're not letting it go. From here, we're going to take our toes, we're going to point them towards our shin, and then away. So the idea is to tack that muscle down and then start creating movement around and through the muscle to loosen it up, essentially. Alright, so we're going to keep doing that for a little bit. Hit one spot, take the lacrosse ball a little bit lower, hit it again, and go all the way down until you kind of run out of meat there and there's nothing left to do. And then you can go back up. And general recommendation, at least 2 minutes focused effort per area. If you have more time, feel free, do more time. No problem at all. Alright, now we're going to go ahead. The last one I'm going to show you is we're going to work on our calf here. So I'm going to take this guy. Now, a lot of you may not have this, but it's essentially a like a little section of a barbell that you could get on Rogue Fitness. It's really, really good. If you're at the gym, just take a barbell. All you have to do is at the ends of the barbell put on a 2.5 pound plate or a 5 pound plate onto each side just to prop it up. I have this thing that I'm going to prop it up on. So fits on there like so. Now from here, what you're going to do is maybe about halfway up your Achilles tendon. That's where you're going to start. You're going to anchor that foot down, or that calf down onto the bar. Going to put your other foot over, grab onto the bar for support and some leverage, and then you're going to start making little circles with your feet. With the foot that's anchored, you're going to point your toes towards your shin and away. So once again, just anchoring that muscle down, that tendon down, and just getting some movement around it. Once I'm done with one spot, I'm going to move it up the leg a little bit further. And I'm going to hit another spot. Just keep going. So, if you have pain towards your heel, at the insertion of your Achilles tendon and your calcaneus, which is your heel bone right here, generally that's probably a tendinitis issue. And this right here, this calf smash mobility exercise, that will help a lot. That will help relieve that pain a lot. This is a very effective way to start releasing some of those tissues. Alright, so you're going to do that all the way up your calf till you get just below your knee and you run out of real estate. Alright, so those are a few mobility exercises, mobilizations you could do for yourself. Hope this video helped. This is something, mobility is something you can and should do every day. Maybe not the same spot every day. If you hit it maybe a little bit too hard, if you start bruising, that's a little bit too much. You want to let that muscle heal up before you mobilize it again, but you shouldn't be going so deep that you're bruising, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay, so hope this video helps here. I'll have a lot more coming up in the future, but for now you could follow my YouTube channel. It is BillyCat35 right here, written down for you. So follow me, leave some comments for me, let me know how you like the video, anything else you'd like to see, and I'll be back next time. Alright, thanks.